What's up guys, this is Chronic Rush HD and welcome back to a brand new episode of FIFA 13 X Players Squad Builder. So we're going to be building a squad for the X Players of Stoke City. So let's get straight into the team. And we're going to start off with doing the formation, which is going to be a 4-4-1-1. And the manager is actually Tony Pulis. And you may think, why are you putting him in? He is still the manager of Stoke. The reason is because I couldn't actually find any other manager, any player who's become a manager, and Tony Pulis has managed Stoke twice in his life. He did it between 1 year in 2004 and from another year to now. So I decided he was a ex-manager but has come back, so I decided to put Tony Pulis in. And let's get straight into some of the players. So the first player is going to be, everyone in this team is silver. And the first player is going to be the goalkeeper, which is going to be Simonson, who currently plays for Preston in the Empower League 1. Yep, Empower League 1. And he cost me 150 coins. And he's a 65 rated keeper, so just above a bronze. And he's not a bad keeper. He's got some fairly decent stats, but he's just silver and not the highest one in that league. So enough said about him. Moving on to the right back, I believe we have another silver player, a Belgian player, and it's this guy here, Hoefkens. He currently plays for Club Brugge in the Belgian Pro League, and he cost me 500 coins. And again, he's not the best right back, shall we say, mainly because his pace is fairly low, but he's got some decent defending stats. Moving on to the solid centre backs, we got I think they are one silver and one is bronze. The Faye, who currently plays for Hull, who have a chance of actually coming up in into the Barclays Premier League, I believe. But he cost me 250 coins, and he's definitely not the best centre back. Just look at his pace. I'm not going to talk much else about it. Moving on to the second centre back, we have a bronze player, English player, and that is Durberry. Currently plays for Oxford United in the Empower League 2, and he cost me 750 coins. And again, he's fairly slow. He's not a bad bronze centre back, but his pace just lets him down. Moving on to the left back, I think we have a silver player, and that is going to be Higginbottom. Now plays for Sheffield United in the Empower League 1, and he cost me 250 coins. And he's absolutely slow. If you look at the whole of this defence, they are as slow as anything. 54, 49, 33 and 63. So I wouldn't recommend investing or buying this team. But let's move on to the midfield. Maybe things can get a bit better. And the right mid is going to be this player, Lawrence. And he currently plays in the Greek League. And he cost me 600 coins. And there you go. Absolutely slow as anything. He's got a decent shot on him. That could be the only positive of him. But that's probably enough said about that slow left mid. Moving on to one of the faster players of the team, shall we say. We have Phillips, the Jamaican left mid. Plays in the Tippin Liga. And he cost me... sorry about that, guys. He cost me 750 coins. And that is mainly because of his 89 pace. He's not a bad player. He's got decent pace and decent dribbling as well. So the ball stays pretty close to his feet. Moving on to the centre mid. The first player is going to be this player... nope. He's going to be a CDM. The first player, I didn't move him up because it cost too much. And he's a Hull City player, and that is Olu Finjala. I got that completely wrong, I can tell you that already. But he cost me 600 coins, and he's 66 rated, silver card, and he's got some fairly decent stats. 6'4" as well, so he's probably quite a strong, tall player for a CDM spot. Probably more of the holding centre mid because of his pace is fairly slow. And moving on to the second centre mid and final midfielder, we have Estace, Estace, I think it is. He cost me 250 coins. He plays for Watford in the Empower Championship, and again, his pace just lets him down. He's got some decent defending stats as well, and he's got some decent all-round stats other than his pace. If his pace was around 70, actually, he'd be a fairly decent player. But again, this team is fairly slow. Moving on to the centre forward, we have a bronze player, another slow player as well. Plays for Watford, Scottish player, and that is Iwelumo. He cost me 400 coins, and he's originally in a striker, but I moved him down to a centre forward, and he's got 34 pace. I'm not going to talk anything about this. This team's just embarrassing for pace. And moving on to the final player of the team, the striker, we have Ricardo Fuller, the Charlton striker, and he cost me 550 coins. And he again, he's probably, I think he's the second fastest player of this team. With 72 pace as a striker. He's probably better as a centre forward, mainly because, as you can see there, he's got 72 pace, 70 shot, 74 dribbling, and 73 heading. 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 6'3" as well. So he's probably more of a holding solid player. He's not a bad player either, so he works quite well in this team. So this is the team, guys. It cost me, I think, 5,050 coins to be precise, and that's excluding the centre forward to CF card. And it's got 80 chemistry, mainly because of Tony Pulis, probably boosting it up by about 10. I'm not quite sure, but you could probably get this chemistry up a bit more if you've got everyone in the right formation. It is kind of hard when you're building these teams with low-rated players, mainly because there isn't actually the players you want in the formation. And formation cards go for quite a bit. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players out of formation. And 1 player out of position, so that probably puts the chemistry down quite a bit. I'm not quite sure what if we were to get everything in the right position and formation, see how high the chemistry would go. But that's the team, guys. If you've got any suggestions, remember to put in the comments, hit that like button and subscribe for more. This has been Chronic Rush. Till next time, adios.